Hello, everyone. So, as we can probably see, my energy is not as high today. Um, but you know, today I've just been feeling a little down, I guess. So, let's channel this downness, this melancholy into art. Let's try to find an outlet for it. So, today I thought we could just okay. Today I thought we could do some arts and crafts once again, but while writing poetry. So, I have my iPad here. Um we're going to do a few different crochet projects, but time them. Maybe like 30-20 minutes for each project. Oh, and I also have one cross stitch project, but I don't know. For some reason, I've been hesitant on the cross stitch. I think I'm just hesitant on this cross stitch on stream because it's not as comfortable as crochet. But, um, yeah, I have a few things to show. For example, my little blackberry basket. Isn't it so freaking cute? I crocheted a thumb holder into it. But so I found this. I've talked in my one of my previous streams. I found this blackberry bush in my backyard, and um, I've been going out there every night and plucking the ones that are ready to go. Oh, pretty good. And that's my bootsy girl. She's so cute. That reminds me though, I need to do not disturb my phone. So, Um, so I crocheted this teeny tiny little basket, and it was too small. Yeah, immediately it was too small. So that's another project if I'm going to do my works in progress first. But I also got a lot of new stationery items from Staples. Um so let's get into those, shall we? Let me set up my phone. Okay. So I'm turning my monitor on so I can see what's going on. Need to plug in to the HDMI. Okay, smoky. Let's see what we're working with. I want to check it on my monitor first. Okay. Kind of organizing the desk here. Ooh, a tiny bottle of cologne. I love this stuff. Ah, smells great. Great. Okay, I can push that out of the way a little bit. Okay, so let's move over to my desk. Actually, I want to kind of there. Okay. So here we are. Um, here's the desk. This I think is a freaking Sharpie mark. Like my silver Sharpie. It's gotta be. I tried to get it off, but It's bothering me. It's bothering me, but whatever. Now it might just be here to stay. So first things, let's see. So I got these. I also got, these are sticky notes. I also got these translucent guys. See? Isn't that so cool? It's gonna be great for like annotating books and stuff. I got these pastel Sharpies. Apologies. Let me put them in rainbow order. What is wrong with me? There we go. Got these Sharpies. The yellow one, though, like, you cannot see it at all. Yeah, you cannot see that yellow one at all. And then, excuse me, Subin. I got all these new pens. So the glittery ones I've already had. But these guys, these Papermate gel pens, they are metallic. So let's see here. Can you see? Can you see how metallic they are? So I have them in a whole bunch of colors. That's one blue. Yeah, but they don't write as like nice and juicy as I would hope. Thank you for watching. Yeah. At least this one. Like the other blue one wrote just fine. They were clearance, so what are we gonna do? Some of them might still have the if you see anything suspicious on my desk, like a clump of hair, I am an owner of a cat, and he tracks stuff like no one's business. Purple. Yeah, so I think you can kind of see like the shininess like this. So they're all metallic. I still think I like my glitter pens a little better. These guys. Woo! Look at her. I don't know. They just like write juicier, and I got them from the dollar store. I got these metallic ones at Staples. I was talking with my mama last night about totally freaking blows when you buy like colorful pens. Okay, Subin, you may go back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. When you buy like colorful pens, and like the pen is colorful, but the ink is black. That is annoying as hell. Because, oh, don't mind me, just, I can't ever sit still. Why would you make the outside of the pen, like the color of the outside of the pen, not match the color of the inside of the pen? Why would you do that? That is deceitful and malicious, and they know what they're doing, and I can't stand it. I think Sharpie, is it Sharpie or is it Papermate? I can't remember, but I think it's Sharpie. They have these black gel pens, but the like pen is this beautiful deep green. And I want that green. I want that green. But the ink is black. So, nothing I can really I can just complain about it and whatnot. Okay. So with first of all, can you tell that this notepad is like colorful? You totally can. I didn't even notice that last stream. So let's see. Poetry and crochet night. 7/19/2026. Okay. Can y'all even see that? Maybe I should switch. Maybe I should switch to another pen color. Okay. So it says poetry and crochet night. So some of the projects that I have are my beaded blanket. Come on. Spell proper now. My small journal cover. Bestie bag. Berry basket. And then I have like little market bags. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he holler, let him go. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Okay. You're not it, because I don't want to do you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, here's me. Meeny, 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 meeny. Okay, so we're down to small journal cover and bestie bag. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If you holler, let him go. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Okay, we have landed on small journal cover for our very first one. So here is the small, it's upside down. Here's the small journal. And here is the cover that I'm making for it. Like so. But it needs to be pretty thick because it's not going to be just this one. It's going to be these two plus this guy plus this guy. So I have quite a ways to go, and it's going to wrap around too. So yeah, but this is aren't the colors so pretty? The stitch that I'm using is called a Trinity stitch. I'll show you why. But anyways, so these teeny tiny little journals, they're so cute. Isn't this one beautiful? And it's lined on the inside, lined on one side, blank on the other. This is my cooking journal, and I also got these clips. It came in a 2-pack. Got these clips at Staples as well, and they're also magnetized, so I can clip it open like this, hold it open, and stick it on the fridge. So that's why this guy has a little clip. And then this journal is just freaking cute. Freaking cutie. Look at those guys. Look at those guys. Oh. Look at those guys. Okay. So, put the teeny tiny little journals back on the bed. Oh, I took a Polaroid of my blue and it developed. Look at him. Oh, look at the baby. He's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, I just love him. My baby blue. We gotta write the date. Here's my Sharpie. On a hard surface, please. 7, 19, 20, 26. And I'm going to put a little heart on that side. Oh my goodness. Just look at that little baby. Just look at him. Oh my gosh. I could look at this Polaroid picture forever. Okay, so let's put that. Maybe we can find somewhere nice to put it. There. We'll put that. Trade spots with the berry basket. We'll put you right here next to Lino and the Polaroid. There we go. There we go. Okay. Also, let's see. Before we begin this, I need my poetry journal. Oh, speaking of a baby. Come here. Blue, say hi. Oh, such a handsome boy. Such a handsome boy. Look how handsome he is. I freaking love this creature, dude. I freaking love this creature. Just look at him. He is just a sweetie. He is just a sweet boy. He's purring. Sweet boy. Yes, he is. And very handsome. Very sweet and very handsome. Okay, I'll let you down. Good boy. Oh, I forgot that I'm still doing this like dual screen. Anyways. Anywho. Oh, here's another Polaroid with me and my boy. He's so cute. Okay. So I'm going to take this. Oh, see, here's the other clip. I put it onto my diary. I'm going to take my poetry journal out of here. There we are. Has little cats on it. All right. Thank you. Normally I don't take my journals out like that, but we need to save space. Okay. Maybe I'll switch these because I am right-handed after all. Okay. Oh. So I'm using this tiny little hook. This is a D. Teeny tiny little hook. And where did I stop? Over here. Okay. So let's start with like what's been on my mind lately, I guess. First thing that's been on my mind is chapstick. That's right. That is right. Put that stuff on. All right. Now we are ready to go. So, I've been thinking about titling this poem like Smoke Break Thoughts or like Smoke Break or something. Um, but now I gotta conjure up like what I've been thinking. I've been thinking about um like on my drives to work, I've been thinking like trying to take inventory of the feelings in my bod and the thoughts in my head. Um oh, I didn't set a timer. There we go. So I've been oops, excuse me. I've been thinking about let me show you why this is called the Trinity stitch. So you take it and you put it in this first one, and then this ain't a tutorial, okay? So you're just gonna have to bear with me. And then you put it in the next stitch and draw up a loop, put it in the third stitch, draw up a loop, and then you draw a loop through all four that was on your hook, and then you chain. So Trinity stitch because of the 3 loops that you pull up. I've been thinking about gosh, I feel like I have all these thoughts, and then the second I'm like, let's sit down and review the thoughts I've been thinking about, they all just fly away. How? How do they all just fly away like that? I mean, I have been having like this undercurrent of anxiety lately. And I can't really like pinpoint exactly what it is. My OCD brain has been stirring like crazy. I mean, it's literally like a ping pong ball bouncing off the walls up in there. Pew, pew, pew. That's how my thoughts race. They don't race, they ricochet. I'll write that down. Thoughts don't race. How on earth do you spell ricochet? Ricochet. Sure. Wait, I gotta look this up now. I gotta look it up. All right, iPad. Let's see what we got here. See what we're working with here. Ricochet. Ricochet is the energetic main protagonist of the animated series Mucha Lucha. Oh, thank you. Ricocheted. Okay. Oh, and here's him, by the way. Here's Mucha Lucha. Yeah, Mucha Lucha. Thank you very much. See, okay, I was right. I just put a K instead of a C, that first C. They thoughts don't race, they ricochet. Yeah, so let's see. Bouncing from one wall to another, only gaining speed at every hit. We'll keep hit for now. It's a weird word, to be fair. Yes, and thank you for your understanding. Ricochet. Yeah, so I googled ricochet, Ricochet. That's what I googled, and I got Mucha Lucha. Ricochet is the character in Mucha Lucha. So, the things you learn. See, I'm kind of glad I didn't know how to spell ricochet, because then I would have never known about my boy Ricochet. Let's see. Thoughts don't race, they ricochet, bouncing from one wall to another, only gaining speed at every hit. At every, like, I don't know, direction change. I'm caught in the crossfire. Inhale. Pressure release. Pressure release with the smoke. I exhale. But only for a moment. Yeah, like smoking is not a good coping mechanism. I'm just like, why isn't, well, I know why, but it's almost like the ritual of going outside and sitting there and like breathing. Even though you're breathing in toxic chemicals, you know. that taste bad too. Even though you're doing that, you're still just out there like thinking and breathing. And then of course getting that nice lightheadedness rush in the head. It's not really a rush, it's more like a lift. Like I'm floating. But again, it only lasts a moment. These guys are where I had to join the yarn. Like 2 ends, I had to tie them together and keep going. And then I'll just weave these edges into the stitches so that you can't see them. As if gravity is pulling my head the other direction for a few seconds before dropping me back where I was. Like tiny fleeting clouds of euphoria. Yes. Fleeting is a great word. I was just pulling my head the other direction. Fleeting. I always like whenever I vent to a friend, it's truly venting. Like it's not complaining. I think the difference between like complaining and venting is that complaining is doesn't really have like a productive goal, right? It's just like, you know, just yes, expressing what you're feeling, but venting, and this is my definition, of course, venting is has the goal of like getting the smoke out of your head. So I always explain it as like my words and my thoughts are smoke. They're fogging up my brain and I need to talk them out and just watch the words like leave my head and dissipate into the air. That's venting. And so I always think that like, oh, smoking is going to feel the same way. Um but it doesn't because the clearing of the fog is like you said, fleeting. and it is replenished pretty quickly. It's like the visual doesn't quite match the action. The actual act of smoking. Thank you. I'm a very visual person. Um like I see my thoughts play out. There is a hair in my crochet project. Listen, this is just part of fiber arts, okay? It's not truly your craft if your hair isn't all in it. So, even though my hair is tied back for today. No, it don't matter. A hair is going to find its way in there. Hmm. Let's see, like shaky hands. Urgently roll. Shaky hands urgently roll the leaves into paper. What are you? Oh, you're just a little bead. The more desperate for one, the harder to roll. This is just drafting. We have two cats and both of us have long hair. I understand. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I have pretty long hair and then my cat is long-haired. So, we got hair in this house, okay? Which is a blessing. It's a blessing to have hair. But yes, like Blue's hair and my hair is all up in my crochet projects. But again, it's my little touch, you know? It's a little personal touch. Whenever I gift a crochet project to a friend, I know my Blue. Whenever I gift a friend a crochet project, they have a little piece of me. They have a little piece of me. What is in my Blue? Oh, come here. Do you want to come here? Do you want to come say hi? Okay, so there's my boy. What will he do? I do not know. Oh, and there he goes. Big stretch, lick of the lips, look up at me, shake his head. What else? What else are you gonna do? I gotta pet him. Oh my goodness, what a freaking cutie baby! It looks like you want some love and attention, my Blue. Is this what you wanted? some love and attention. Okay, just getting a little closer now. What are you doing? What are you doing, my blue? Whenever I go outside and smoke, I don't always take Blue with me. So, aw, yeah, that's a good boy. That's the good boy. And he loves going outside, so that is, not very fun for him to watch me just, like, go out there. Oh, my boy, please be decent. Look at that foot. Look at that foot. What? What are you doing? Aw, Blue. This is like his first time on the stream. That's not just him in the background. See, and then I'm like, why do I have so much hair in my crochet projects? Blue's like rolling around on him. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Such a sweet boy. Yeah. Such a very sweet boy. Blue is 1.5 years old. He was a stray before I got him, and I've had him since January of this year, so it's been 6 months going on 7. What are you doing? You're knocking junk over. You came into my stream just to play with my junk. You're lucky you're cute, cat. Aw. Like our little void. Yes. He's almost a void because he's gray, you know. He's more like a cloud of smoke. Okay, do you mind? Damn. Blue. His shelter name was Blue. He's trying to eat my yarn. Hey. Whenever I adopted him, I went into the shelter looking for this black and white cat named Roger. His shelter name was Roger. And but whenever I went, Roger was not having it. He did not want company. He did not want to he did not want to see anyone. He was not having a good day. And say hi. Say hi to the camera. His little nose, I can't stand it. Yeah, he was not having it. So oh, he's a good boy. And so they were like, do you want to see the other cats? So I said, yes, of course. I would love to see the little babies. And okay. Okay. He's biting on my headphone wires here. I wish I could show, but you know, the second I adjust my setup, he's gonna run away. But we opened up his little cage door, his little kennel door, and he just looked up at me with the biggest eyes, and he started purring immediately, and he had just chosen me. We rescued Arthur from a coworker. Oh. I had a dream that I rescued 3 kittens, and they were nasty, covered in ticks. But they were beautiful, like, colors, you know? Yeah, I got Blue from a shelter. And his name was supposed to be Marble, but I liked Blue. Blue fit him. And he's a little blue bird. That's what I call him. Like Bluebird when he's being a good boy. His nickname is Bluebird. When he's being a little rascal, his name is Blue Stir. Like right now, Blue Stir. What are you doing? You're trying to eat my yarn? All you can see is like a little nose. Get out of here. Yeah. What are you doing trying to eat my yarn? You have totally derailed this. Oh, he's so freaking cute, dude. He's sitting in my lap like a little human child. Yes, you are. You're sitting in my lap like a little human child. And you are just the most precious. Yes, you are. We go on walks. That's how I discovered this like blackberry bush by my apartment. Oh, the sleepy eyes. Is that nice? Um, and he always cries to go on walks. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And we finally go outside, and then he just like takes 2 steps and like stands there and looks around. Well, I can't crochet in these conditions. I got 2 hands holding a baby. Oh, he's trying to get up. There you go. Okay. May I continue? Thank you. All right, that was a cute little moment, and I got hair everywhere now. Got a little blue hair. Again, look at the baby. Oh, what a cutie. What a cutie, precious little boy. Yes, I love him. Okay. We're desperate for. The more desperate for one, the harder to roll. Hmm. I'm shooting blanks in my poem here. Hoping the bitter taste. Um, what is like another word for like cancel out? Like hoping the bitter taste replaces or like covers up or overwhelms or hoping the bitter taste overwhelms the sour feelings. I might have to just take him outside because he's going to cry and cry and cry until he goes outside. And who's the trained one? Hmm? Who's the trained one? 'Tis I. Isn't that right, Blue? You just got me wrapped around your little finger. That's right. Oh my gosh. How can I say no to that little face? I can't. I just can't. He's just a cutie. Hey, quit messing with my junk. Blue, quit messing with my junk, bro. Gosh. He's like a little brother, like comes into your room just to like turn the lights off. My little brother never did that. My little brother was a sweetie. Still is a sweetie. He did shoot me in the back one time with his Nerf gun. Yeah. But, there's just little brother shenanigans. It's to be expected. Um, I'm going to finish this row, take a break, and come back. And I don't know how long of a break it will be. Boy cats are something special. Yes, I agree. My last baby was a long hair, black and white tabby. Her name was Bootsy. She's the cat on my lock screen on my iPad. She was just the most special little baby. Oop. All right, there goes that. There goes that timer. Well, okay, explicit cupcake. I am gonna go take a break. And I'm gonna bring my poetry with me, but if you are still not, if you are, if you must leave in this break, because I don't know how long it'll be, thank you for chiming in. Thank you for helping me spell ricochet. And thank you for spending some time with me. Is very nice. I'm just gonna turn this. You are very welcome. Yeah, thank you dearly. I'm gonna go take a break. And again, if it's too long of a break, just go on about your day. You're welcome to do that, of course. So, don't stay on my accord. But thank you so much. I will be right back and see you in a little bit. All right. Guess who's back? Back, back, back again, again, again. Guess who's back? Me. 'Tis I am back. Thought I could use a little topic research. A little topic research. Okay, so let's get back to our arts and farts and poetry writing. So I added a little bit more to my notes. So we left off with the more hoping the bitter taste replaces or overwhelms the sour feelings. Maybe the scratch in my throat can distract me long enough. Maybe the heat on my lips will ease the pressure, changing the trajectory. I don't know which one I will go with that. But in the end, golly. So I can hear my voice in my headphones, so sometimes it like makes it odd to, you know, there's like a slight delay. Anyways, um, maybe the heat on my lips will change the trajectory or ease the pressure. Maybe in the end, I just smell like smoke. Oh no, but in the end, I just smell like smoke. Now my chapstick has transferred to the filter, leaving my lips dry. I bite them as if savoring the taste left. Look around, at least I'm outside. Fingers coated in ash. Okay. So I think this next project that we do will be finishing the poem. So these are like just the thoughts that came up on this topic. Now I want to organize them, make them a little more like cohesive, make a more cohesive like message. Blue is crying to go outside. We'll go outside in a little bit, my boy. We just need to wait for it to get a little bit cooler. Okay, so this next project we're going to be doing is um, Bestie's bag. So let me show you. This is the pocket of Bestie's bag. This is the bag. So this pocket is going to go right here. And I have like boning, which is like structure for the body of the bag because it's just kind of like floppy right now. It is filled with like yarn. And I did this little like red embellishment on the lip on the flap here. And the sides are like this red. I did one strand of red, and this is the red that he picked out, and then one strand of this color. So, again, this is the pocket. It's gonna go. Excuse me. It's gonna go right here. And I think I just want to do like at least a row or two on that. And then we'll make another pocket. Or we'll move on to a different craft. I'm not really sure. What are my other options here? Oops. Okay. Okay, so that's how it wants to be, so we're just going to leave it like that. Oh, beaded blanket. Okay. I want to make that sound bite that is like the computer computing. Okay. Oh, and maybe we'll do our berry basket, but with what yarn? Oh yeah. I already have a yarn picked out. Okay. So we're going to finish this pocket. It's only 2 rows. We're going to try to finish or rewrite this poem, and then if I feel like it, we'll do our berry basket, which is this. I chose this little pink color. Blue. You're breaking my heart, my boy. Your meows, you were just, you sound like a tortured little animal. Poor thing, just can't go outside at 6:22 p.m. He has to wait until 7 or 7:30. Poor little guy. And, you know, I would take him outside more if it wasn't the summertime. Like, he's prone to overheating. He's a long hair, dark gray cat. It's like sometimes we can't go outside until it's a safe temperature for us, and he just doesn't understand that. He's a cat. He's a baby. But anyways, so with this type of skein, this side comes off like in the roll like that, and then this side pulls from the middle. So I'm gonna put the skein in here, in my lap, and whenever I'm working with this yarn, as you can see, I do it double so that it's like thicker. Oh, so that it's like thicker texture. How do I want to do this? Hold on. There we go. Did you come here to cry? Can you start my timer for me? Oh, poor guy. Poor guy has to wait 40 more minutes to go outside. But, like, whenever you're a tiny animal that's, like, loves to go outside and you've been inside all day, like, I understand. I understand he just wants to go outside. Okay, starting the timer. Okay, let's see here. Maybe, oh, you can't see at all what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just making a knot like so. The tighter you pull, the smaller it goes. There. Wow, I haven't worked on this project in forever. Oh, there it is. I was talking with a coworker about like the oh, are you from this side? Oh, I see. I was talking with a coworker about like the process of starting a project and like getting really making a lot of progress. Oh no. Okay. I thought I heard my cat getting up to nonsense. Um so my coworker knits and she was talking about just like the mental work, it takes to like pick back up a project that you started, did a lot of progress on, are in the middle of, and then put down for a while. Okay, there we are. So back. What did I say? 2 rows, maybe even 3 if I don't know. If some kind of spirit tells me that is what I shall do. Um, like this, I did follow a pattern for this, but like this is just a pocket, So I sat myself down, told myself like, hey, it's not that deep. Like the walls that are blocking you from finishing or just like continuing progress on this like major project, it's not that deep. So that was helpful. But I don't know how it works in knitting, but like I mean, I definitely have had patterns or projects where I'm reading a pattern and I have to find where in the pattern was I, try to like read my work on my project. Because of course I'm not crossing out lines in my pattern. I'm not that thorough with it. I like a little chaos, okay? So what? So what if I like a little chaos? Um, but yeah, it is like putting down a big project to start another one because why else would you put a project down? um, Putting down a big project and picking it back up later can be intimidating. And then that just leads to like longer time of avoidance to that bigger project. But, my bestie told me my bestie told me yesterday that he needs his bag. Not his bag, he just needs a bag. And that's the whole reason why I'm crocheting this bag for him. So I was just like, oh my gosh, right. Like, I want to give this to him soon. Like, I need to get on it. Um, Anyways, our poem. So I think I want to start with um sniff. Shaky hands. I'm gonna have to tilt a little this way. Let's see. Where was I? Shaky, shaky. Shaky hands urgently roll the leaves into paper. As I collect my lighter book, or I'm gonna put notebook, phone, thoughts don't race. They ricochet. Images, or maybe I'll do words. Words bounce from one wall to another. Only gaining speed at every direction change. And I'm caught in the crossfire. Inhale. Inhale the flame as if parched. Blue is back. Blue is back, 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 back again. Oh. Do you want back? Oh, blue. Be decent. Have some decency. Blue. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Inhale the flame as if parched. Do you want back on my lap? Is that what you want? Come here. There we go, my boy. Yeah. Is that what you wanted? He's purring. Mm. Okay, now we got distracted by the wires and the yarn. Oh. Yeah. Very sweet boy. Hey, I'm trying to do junk. What is in my blue? You can't eat my wire, but you can come down here. Do you want to come back into my lap? You are distracting. Man. This is a trap. It's a trap. I'm trying to write here. You're standing all on my work. Yeah, you are. You're standing all on my work. And your breath stinks. Okay, let's move your fuzzy buns right here. No, you may not step onto my laptop, my boy. That's what he's aiming for. He wants to step on all my keys, mash all my keys. Okay, you gonna go? All right. Now I can focus. Inhale the flame as if parched. Inhale the flame as if parched. And release the internal, or should I do eternal? Oh no, let me know. And release the internal pressure. So I guess if it's releasing, then it's not eternal, right? And release the internal pressure with the smoke. Exhale. But only for a moment. And for a moment does gravity turn upside down. head floating in a body of bliss. I don't know if I'll keep body. Only for a moment as if gravity in my head is pulling me in the other directions. But only for a moment does gravity turn upside down, head floating in a body of bliss. In a pool, maybe? In a pool of bliss? The seconds are fleeting. And I'm quickly drawn back to the ground. Drop back to the ground. Right where I was. Right. Like, but I'm like, so I'm talking about like the thoughts, like eternal anxious thoughts. And I don't know if I want to define them as eternal because I have hope that it'll get better, right? It's me trying to convince myself. But it could be either. Like eternal is more, I like that word better, but internal, I mean, I guess pressure has to be internal either way, right? We'll come back to it. Thanks for sticking around, Explicit Cupcake. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying this stream. I hope you're enjoying this poem and the crafts. Right back to where I was. I hope the bitter taste overwhelms the residual sour feelings. Maybe the scratch in my throat can distract me long enough. Maybe the heat on my lips long enough. Maybe the heat on my lips can change the trajectory I bite them as if savoring the taste left. The taste of temporary. I do have a college degree, by the way. So, that's why I can't spell ricochet, temporary, you know. It just, yeah, it just is what it is. The taste of temporary euphoria. Your word, Cupcake. But now my chapstick my chapstick remains on. But I notice my chapstick remains on. My chapstick. Oh! Okay, that's our timer, but we're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. I bite them as if savoring the taste left, the taste of temporary euphoria. But I notice my chapstick has transferred onto the filter. Leaving my lips dry. I look around. At least I'm outside. But alas, all I've gained is the smell of smoke permeating my hand. All I've gained is the smell of less smoke. What on earth is going on in my brain? But alas, all I've gained is the smell of smoke. Is the smell of smoke lingering on my hand. Okay, let's read this from top to bottom. Shaky hands urgently roll the leaves into paper. As I collect my lighter, notebook, phone, thoughts don't race, they ricochet. Words bounce from one wall to another, only gaining speed at every direction change. And I'm caught in the crossfire. Inhale the flame as if parched, and release the internal pressure with the smoke. Exhale. But only for a moment does gravity turn upside down, head floating in a pool of bliss. The seconds are fleeting, and I'm quickly drawn back to the ground, right where I was. I hope the bitter taste overwhelms the residual sour feelings. Maybe the scratch in my throat can distract me long enough. Maybe the heat on my lips can change the trajectory. I bite them as if savoring the taste left, the taste of temporary euphoria. But I notice my chapstick has transferred onto the filter, leaving my lips dry. I look around. At least I'm outside. But alas, all I've gained is the smell of smoke lingering on my hand. It's pretty good, huh? Typical, typical smoke break, I would say. I like it. Thank you. And thank you for helping me. This was a collaboration. Um, okay. Oh, I have one more. Let me wrap up while doing this last um row on this pocket here. So, okay, yeah, I like that. I have been writing quite a bit. Um been writing a lot of poetry, and I've been writing a lot of love letters to my friends because I just love my friends. I just love my friends. And they inspire me to write. So I am happy to do it for them. Not even for them. I mean, yeah, for them. Happy to do that for them, happy to do it for me. Um, this was one of my first poems that is just kind of for me. And about me. For me and about me. And it's called Smoke Break. Yeah, okay. So perhaps I should sit myself down and reflect on that, but not right now. Because I'm celebrating my creation that I have been feeling down today. And I sat down, did some crafts, wrote about my anxious feelings, and created something. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that just beautiful? So, as I am winding down and just thinking about the stream, thank you, Cupcake. Yeah, that was super fun and very helpful for me. And now, let's see, what am I going to do the rest of my night? Thinking about structure. I think I'm going to eat something. I know I'm going to eat something. Um, and I might just sit down and do more crochet and just be satisfied with my, you know, redirection in my mood. Okay, there's the pocket. So, thank you, thank you. Oh, give me a sec. Thank you for tuning in. And, I just hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope you have a good time. And I will talk to you later. So, bye.